We all know the old adage, put a mask on yourself first before you put it on anybody else. This is a very common thing that's talked about related to self-care. You got to take care of yourself first in order to be able to take care of anybody else. My question though is, those yellow masks are pretty glaring. So why is it as leaders, we often ignore the bright yellow and continue ignoring ourselves and go towards burnout? We burn ourselves out, and maybe at that point, we finally decide to wake up and get to self-care. I am just as guilty of this as most other leaders out there. It's easy just to keep going and say, just one more thing. I'll just keep diving in and then I'll take that break. Or, I just don't have time for that walk today. I say this because we all know the reality that in burnout, you're not as efficient as you are when you're refreshed and you're energized. Your ideas are not as good as when you're refreshed and you're energized. And yet we push ourselves to the limits to becoming a person that is inefficient and is not energized and doesn't have as good of ideas for the sake of being the one to keep pushing. So I ask you, why do you tell the people that report to you that self-care is important, and yet you don't always prioritize it yourself? And what's holding you back from prioritizing going and taking that break and taking that walk, or going to the gym, or pausing to meditate or do yoga, or whatever it is for you, playing a game of golf that helps you prevent you from burnout? So just some thoughts to today, because I do believe that as leaders, we tell everybody else to put the mask on first, but we commonly forget to do it ourselves.